Good morning and welcome back to Tori's Craft. As always, this is Tori. Alright, so today, one second. Maybe. I'm having some technical difficulties this morning. Oh, sorry about it. Okay, there you go. That's a lot better. Okay, so today I have two different things to show you. They're both parchment papers. Where did I put my phone? No, it's over there. Well, alright. So, let me get here. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I am just waking up. Okay, so let's see, where is it? Okay, so this is sold by the Zizazoo store on Amazon, and this is sold by My Home stores. This isn't really good parchment paper. It says non-stick, and that's what I was looking for in the parchment paper wise. But when you pull it out, the parchment paper feels like a sheet of paper. Okay, which is something that you don't really want with parchment paper. This feels more slick. You don't feel a rough grain with this at all. So the reason why I'm bringing both of these products out to y'all is because of what happened to my wolf canvas I'm working on right now and this canvas by using this parchment paper. It's all fixable, don't worry. But what has happened, and I'm actually going to flip her that way, actually. I need to get into it. This section here that I'm pulling away some parchment paper is a section. Seriously, cat. Sorry, cat just like totally is going after everything. Don't know what she's doing. I'm actually gonna probably just toss these. These are scrap piece of papers. Yeah, because they're just not gonna stick back down. Okay, there we go. So you see what these brown pieces of paper is at on here? This totally 100% rips. You can put on safely maybe this much, as long as you have enough to pull it up. I put on pretty much almost the entire deal with a little bit of leeway, and then I used this tool to smooth it down. And I'm thinking the combination of not having enough to grab onto and using this tool to smooth it made it more difficult for me to peel it on up. Like I said, this happened to one of my wolf painting I'm working on, which is from Diamond Art Club, and it happened to this one. because I just had this little section and I didn't want to waste anything. So I don't know if it got onto it. Was this side too? No, that side is fine. So this is easily fixed. I can easily grab a baby wipe, basically soak that down and get it all done. I can also pick at it and get it all up. So, I mean, this is easily fixed. Canvas isn't ruined at this time for me. The other thing that I can do is I can grab one of my little cup containers here and a brush. And when I get to a questionable area, I can dip this in here, apply it to the symbols, and immediately put the drills on. That's only if the baby wipes and everything else didn't work, or I didn't get everything off and I'm working on in this section here and I want to get it done. That's when I'll do that. Now, there's a lot of people in some of my groups that suggest to use this, and nobody has any issues. So we're gonna apply that down like I would normally do. Get it all nice and flat. Okay, so we will, plus it does not feel like the other parchment paper. It does not feel rough or anything like that. So we will do this one instead. And I'll just make sure I get all the bubbles and all that out. And that is bigger than I expect it to be. Didn't expect these to be this big, and I'm going to be probably wasting some of it. So basically, if you want to use parchment paper for your paintings instead of having the opaque paper, on it, parchment paper is the next best step. You have to make sure it says non-stick. And like I said, a lot of people in multiple of my groups do suggest this parchment paper, or even a store-bought parchment paper as well. So, and it's going to be a minute before I actually start working on this canvas. And since I'm kind of one of those perfectionists, I'm going to get my X-Acto knife out. This out. And I'm just going to give me enough of a towel. That should be enough of a towel. Even with the rest of it. I'm just going to scar it down. Maybe. go. Sorry, it takes time to concentrate, and you really don't want to rip this stuff. And I just pretty much did. But that's fine. So we're going to turn it this way so I can actually do it a lot better. I want just enough. And at this point, I really don't care. To me, this paper is going to, once I'm done with it, I just toss it in the trash anyway. So, not perfect, but it'll do. Plus, it'll work. So, when I get to this section, I'll know I'll need to do baby wipes for sure so I can get the rest of that up. And I'll be able to really test this product out on my own and see how well it does. Probably I'll give this section until the end of my shift today because I do go into work and I sound like crap. So I'll give it to the end of my shift, and then after the end of my shift, that'll be about 3 hours, 4 hours it's been on. What time is it? It's 9:17, so I don't get on until 11:15. That's about 2 hours down the road. And I won't get off until 2:15, and that's another 3 hours. So I'll be on there for 5 hours total, and we'll see how this does. But all right, that's pretty much what I have to say. And sorry, it's all over the place. Like I said, waking up, and I wanted to do this video because this I found was probably going to be important to let you know that this is a piece of crap, and this is the highly suggested parchment paper in most of the groups that I'm in. So we will try this out, and this is actually going in the trash because I have no use for 4x4 parchment papers. So, alright, well, I will let y'all know in the next video how this turns out. I'm not going to make a special video or anything like that for it, but I will let you guys know how it turns out in the next video that I do. If I really do recommend the Zizazu, if I'm saying that correctly, or if I just recommend just doing your own thing, which, I always recommend doing your own thing. Anyway, so until then, my friends, enjoy. Have a good Saturday.